Welcome to Start Business Better's 5 Steps Guide, how to find the best possible name for your new business. Stay tuned for a moment and I'll show you exactly how to get started. Today I will talk about how to find your company aspiration, what it is, and why it's important to get that defined. I will talk about how to generate suggestions for your new business name containing of 1 to 3 keywords. I will also tell you how to find out if the keywords you find is easy or hard to rank for in Google and why this is important. In the third steps of the process, it's very important to generate a lot of suggestions. But in step number 4, I will teach you how to narrow down the list of possible suggestions for your future business name. In the last step, step number 5, I will tell you why you should choose a business name that is not more than 15 characters. I will also tell you how to find out if the names you have found is available for domain registration and is available on different social medias. I will also give you a tip to find almost similar names if the names you have found is not available. Okay, let's get started with step number 1, defining your company aspiration. In this step, you should try to find out what is very special about your company, as you should try to incorporate what is special about the company and what you are doing in your future company name. So try to ask yourself, what is your company mission? Meaning, who are you as a company? What do you want to be known for? What are the purpose of your company? What are the problems you solve? Who are the customers you help? Also ask yourself about what are your company mission? Meaning from a long-term perspective, what should your company become? And who are the customers you want to serve in the future? Also try to think about what are your company core values and principles, and what are your priorities. Again, what do you want to be known for, and what is most important for you if you could only choose 1 or 2 things. You can basically sum it up to the following: who are you, who do you want to become in the future, and how will you actually get there. Okay, let's continue to step number 2. That is the most fun part. Here you should generate as many suggestions for your future business name as possible. But please, don't sit down and focus too hard. It will simply block your imagination to come up with good and creative names. If this video wasn't public, I'd probably suggest that you went out and get drunk and start to be creative when you were drunk. But maybe instead, go out for a walk, do some sports, do something strange, simply to open up your mind and be creative. Well, however, don't be too creative, too strange, or too drunk, by the way, as the suggestions you come up with should match your company aspiration. But try to come up with names that are memorable, that are catchy, and of course, most important, something you would like to be found for in Google. Okay, let's jump to step number 3. Here you want to find out if the business name you generated in step number 2 are easy or hard to rank for in Google. This would have been an almost impossible step to complete if we didn't have had a tool that would do all the work for us. But as we have a tool that will do all the work for us, we simply take all the different suggestions for a future business name that were generated in step number 2 and put them in step by step in the tool, and the tool will tell us for each suggestion if the business name will be easy, medium, hard, or very hard to rank for in Google. Please notice that I don't say you should get rid of keywords or business name suggestions that are hard to rank for, but this will give you a very good indication what business name to choose if you have more candidates that you find equal qualified for your future business name. You, by the way, either in the blog post to this video or at my website startbusinessbetter.com find more information of the keyword tool I've used in this example that I find to be the best possible keyword tool on the market. Okay, let's continue with step number 4. Hopefully you have a lot of suggestions generated from step number 2 and 3. It's now time to narrow down the list of your possible future business names. So let's get started. First and most obvious, get rid of all the names you simply don't like. Hopefully there's not many, and you should already in step number 2 and 3 have filtered out the most obvious names. But anyway, go through the list and get rid of the names you don't like. And also, if you have not done it in step number 2 and step number 3, get rid of names that don't match your company aspiration, names that are not memorable or catchy. Also, if you have too strange names that only you will understand, get rid of them also. I also suggest that you get rid of names that you think some people will find too hard to spell. And a last thing, you want to get rid of names that contains non-English letters or special characters in any way. Okay, we have now reached the final step, step number 5. Here you want to exclude all the names that have above 15 characters. Yeah, but I've found so great names with a few more characters than 15. Well, I still suggest you get rid of them. And here's why. Some social medias only allow names that have 15 or less characters. If you choose a name with more than 15 characters, you can't get this exact name on some social media channels. And that might in some way impact your future branding, your future marketing in a bad way. However, if you can't live without a specific name that is above 15 characters, I suggest that you set the maximum characters to not more than 20 characters. That will eliminate you from some channels like Twitter and Vine, but most channels allow names that are up to 20 characters. Personally, I have a name that is above 15 characters, and I simply found a synonym to implement on some of my social channels. So instead of using Start Business Better, I have also a synonym that is called Start Biz Better. I then bought the domain name Start Biz Better and redirected that to the domain Start Business Better in case some people search for the Start Biz Better social media name. But again, basically I don't recommend names that are above 15 characters. There are risks that people spell them wrong or think they are simply time consuming to write. When you have eliminated the names that have too many characters, it's time to check if the remaining names are available on different social medias and for domain registration. Here there are several free online tools available. Personally, I use a tool called namechk.com to check the availability of different names I have come up with. If you're not frustrated already, it's probably time to get frustrated, because you will see several of the names you have come up with is not available. You now basically have three options. Option 1 will be to accept that you can't get the name on all the social medias you want, or a .com domain. However, I would strongly suggest that you go for .com domain and that you strive to get the same name on the most important social media channels. Option number 2 will be to go back to step number 4 and see if you can use some of the names you actually discarded in the last step number 4. Option number 3 will be to start up the free tool called leandomainsearch.com. This tool will allow you to type in your business name suggestions, and it will come up with alternative business name suggestions that are close to your own suggestions. Hopefully some of these options will help you to find the name that you can see as a great name for your future business. You can find all the links from this video at startbusinessbetter.com. Here you will also find the full article about how to find the most ideal name for your future business. If you have liked this video, I will encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our newsletter at startbusinessbetter.com. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if I in any way can help you related to this video or can help you with online marketing in general.